I'm live. At least that's what it says anyways. It wasn't too late, was it? I think it was like right on time almost. I had to go back and retake my picture because I looked crazy. Yeah, Waynesboro, Virginia. Just got out of the Shennies, which were beautiful. The weather I had in there was like amazing. Yeah, that terrain in the Shenandoahs, everybody, while it's still fresh in my brain, is just like super chill, up and down, not a bunch of rocks and roots. Except for when you're leaving out of there, it's a little rocky, but it was wet. So, let's see here. Whoa. Got this set up a little different. Leonidas, good evening. Billy Blue Sheepy, good evening. Hoping to meet you somewhere south of McPhee Knob. Yeah, Virginia Triple Crown, baby. I can't wait for that. That section's going to be awesome. From Daleville all the way past Dragon's Tooth. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, let me see here. Hitchhiking Adventure. I did have a great 0 day. All I did was just lay around. I actually took a nap today. I was like, whatever. Yeah, I wasn't really motivated. I got up and did laundry at like 7 a.m. And then it was just like, why not just rest? Maryland Hikes. What's happening? Generic Hiker. Tina Tremble. Hope you're having fun. I think you're hiking right now, aren't you? Couldn't find the link. I don't think there is a link. I don't really know how to do the links. No idea. And I was like gonna go try to do like Patreon today, and I couldn't even figure out how to get there. I have no idea how to do that, so I'm not worrying about it. I'm done worrying about that. Yeah. Joe Grimaldi, Eddie Lau, Justin McKim, good evening. Mad Rat, Glenn Boyer, Megan. Man, it's so cool to like know most of these people. Great uploaded pictures today. Yeah, I uploaded a bunch of pictures on Facebook because you never know when my phone's going to fill up and I'm going to delete everything. So I figured I might as well at least share those for Katie to have. Pretty nice pictures. I would like to have pictures of me like that. But when Joe Grimaldi came out, he took a bunch of good pictures. And Steve McLaughlin, he took a couple really good ones too. Blew through the Shennies. Yeah, it was beautiful weather. I was like, why not just hike till it's dark? I mean, and the people in there were great. Caboose, I mean, so good to see him. He's so chill, everybody. Caboose is like, well, he's a thru hiker, so he knows. Fresh Ground's in the house. What's up, Fresh Ground? That's hilarious. Scott Newman from Sturgis. What's up, buddy? Long time no see. Dragon's Adventure. I look forward to getting up every morning and watching your videos. I try to get them out every morning at 5 a.m. if I can. Yeah, I saw your little video on the knife's edge, Joe. That looked pretty gnarly with the wind. But other than the wind, it looked like you had really sweet views. So, and that guy here looked like he was holding on pretty tight. It was hilarious. Yeah, I don't know how to do Super Chat or Patreon. I don't know. I'm not even worrying about it. I can't figure that out. I tried today on YouTube, but I've never been like on the desktop version of YouTube. I've only been on the mobile version, so I don't know if you gotta get on the desktop. I have no idea, but I'm not worrying about it. Jinx Hikes. I made it in this time. What's up, Jinx? John. Enjoying your trip. Any strange stories on the trail? Let me see. Strange story on the trail. Actually, yeah, there is a strange story on the trail. So, in 2012, I'll go way back here. Bobber and I, we left Damascus. And we were like climbing up out of Damascus, right? And we're doing these little switchbacks. Next thing you know, we're like, this tree right by trail is like on fire. It was weird. Just like in the middle of the tree was on fire. So, we dumped our water out, peed on it, and we moved on. We put the water out, or put the fire out with our water, and we peed on it just to make sure, I guess. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know. Somebody must have set that fire and like walked away, but we didn't see anybody around us, so that was 7 miles in. We didn't see anybody, and then all of a sudden walked up on a fire. Really strange. Okay. I don't think I ever told anybody that. Let's see where I'm at. Enjoying your trip from PA. Did that. Are you doing that pooping in the woods video yet? Not yet. It's hard to like hold the camera and do that. I don't know. It's really wobbly. Fresh ground, 2020 Triple Crowner. Joe Fisher, you're right, buddy. He had all 3 trails and the Colorado. Well, yeah, the Colorado Trail, same thing. Chris Hopper, Hawk, please stick with the AT next year. Yeah, I don't know. I love the AT. Yeah, I would, yeah. I don't know. That's debatable. Melissa Todd, what's happening? Elizabeth Carlson, you had a great day for Summit. So many hikers I'm following had rainy, windy, horrible, dangerous climb. Yeah. The weather we had when we went up Katahdin was, you couldn't have paid for weather like that. It was insane. We were coming up, it was like, it sounded like it was going to be windy up there, but the only really part it was windy is like on tableland. Then once we went up to the sign and across Snipes Edge, it was just super awesome. That's all I can say. Let me see here. Lightning fire. I don't know if it was a lightning fire or not. I don't know. It was a nice day out. And it was a nice day before too, so. Any plans to do the PCT? The plan, yeah, if I can get permits for next year, I'm doing the PCT. But they keep postponing it, so I have no idea what's going to happen. Coffee says, you rock, man. I'm in Dallas, Georgia. Love watching your vids. I'm hiking AT in 2021. Well, good luck, Coffee. Have fun and enjoy it, because it's awesome out here. Neil. So Neil and his wife, I'm probably going to butcher her name. I think it's Denise. I don't know. I got so many names up here. I think it's overloading. They actually tracked me down at the hotel and gave me this bag of goodies, beef jerky. Look at these chocolate bars. Boom. Dove and a massive Carmelo. It's a Carmelo. Delicious. They'll be gone by tomorrow at noon probably. And they floated me some cash too, so awesome. Thank you guys for coming here today. That was super cool. I met somebody else in the parking lot too. They jumped out of their car screaming, Hawk, it's you. It's like, I'm just a normal person. It's funny. I'm trying to catch up on these comments. Speaking of Fresh Grounds, are you meeting him on trail soon? Free tickets and lipsticks asks. Yes, you guys will be seeing Fresh Grounds soon enough. But, it's day to day out here, so it could be in a week, could be in 2 weeks, could be in 3 weeks, but I'm pretty positive Fresh Grounds is going to make an appearance. I'd love to see you do PCT or CDT. Yeah, they're on the list. I'm just waiting for clearance. The go light, the green lights. Off-road and hammer to it. Saunders Shelter. Loving your videos. That's awesome. They're in the shelter. That's so cool. Okay, I'm going back here. Perfect weather for that whole week. I know. And then, it rained yesterday afternoon, and it rained a little bit this morning, and now it's crystal clear out there. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice, and I think I got 2 days, and then it's like a 40 or 50% chance of rain, but whatever. I can't be lucky forever. The whole trip has been weather you couldn't, it's insane. If you do the PCT, we can help you out with rides in Southern California. That's awesome. Getting to Key West is going to be epic New Year's finish. Yeah. I can't wait to get down there. I know I'm not really super excited. I'm not really super excited about doing the Florida Trail, to be honest, but I want to keep hiking, and I've heard once people do it, they enjoyed it, so why not? Oh, yeah. So I ran into that cub bear the other day. You should have seen how close I got to this thing. I could have bopped it on the nose. I mean, I was like coming around. There's so deep woods in there, and I was coming down trail, and it was like it pretty much came out. We almost T-boned each other, and then I like stepped back, and that's about as quick as I get my phone out. And I was just looking for Mama because I didn't really know what was going on. It shocked us both. We both jumped. Like, holy cow! First time you ever had one of the Monster coffee drinks? No. I've had way too many Monster coffee drinks. That's for sure. Dragon's Adventure. I'm going to get you one of those hats that you liked when you let me in Upper's Ferry with the foxtail. That's hilarious. The Pinhoti is calling me. It sure is. I'm heading that way. You've got me addicted to hiking, Paula Walker. That's sweet. Really? I mean, could be addicted to worse things. I love your videos. You're an artist with the still photography. I don't know. When I see something cool, I just stop and take a picture of it. And then at the end of the day, some of them turn out like, oh, wow, look at that. And some of them are just like, man, just a picture of the woods. But some of them are super cool. And some, I'm not going to lie, I just use as fillers. Let me go back here. Pinhoti Sobo when you get back here. Yeah, for sure. Joe Grimaldi, I hate the golf gaze too. Mediterranean Running Bear does her. Running Bear. No, I don't remember a Running Bear. I want Katie and PR to hike again. Yeah, I do too, but it's all right. They did it. It's awesome. And I don't know how many hikes you could really... I guess I did meet one Triple Crowner. There was a dog. So it can be done, but it's a lot of miles on a dog. Charlie, is it true your trail name is changing to Dr. Doolittle after exchanging with that deer? Nope. Those deer in the Shenandoah, you can pretty much walk up and pet them. The elevation gain and loss to the Shennies. It's not that bad. It's all gradual. It's nothing like... It's nice. It's a nice, maintained, well trail. I mean, the people that maintain that trail in there, I don't know if they're park workers or ATC or whatever, but they got that trail dialed in. I mean, it's pretty nice. When do you think you'll hit Tennessee? I'm guessing like end of October or beginning of November, if I had to guess. How many 4,000 footers have you done? Or you not? I don't keep track of that. No idea. However many are on the AT, 5 times. That's pretty much it. Oh, I don't know if Grand Canyon, that don't count probably. I don't know, I did some things out west too, but. Are you going to talk trail with Ivy Tat when you get to Neil's Gap? That'd be pretty fun, actually. Maybe we'd have to put it on his video, because my language is probably open right up around him. That's for sure. I like his videos, though, but they're not for everybody. Let me warn you. There should be they're not for everybody, but, man, he does some great video and photographs. I mean, yeah. You can't deny that. Can you video going down Humpback Mountain? Yeah, I'll do a couple videos, pictures. See, the thing is with my videos, everybody, they're all in order. From videos to pictures. So I just touch them in the order I took them and make my videos. So everything is like in order. I don't put pictures in where they don't belong. So it's like all in order. Just in case you guys are wondering. Coffee and monster drinks. Tough as your heart, years go by. Yeah. I know. I got to slow down on the coffee drinks. Your videos are very inspiring, Craig. Keeps me focused to hike the AT when I retire. Crabby. That's awesome. If I can just motivate one person to get out here, It's good for you. Good luck, Hawk. Keep on trucking. David Coleman. Thanks, buddy. What was the name of the headlamp you mentioned getting? Well, Katie's got the Nightcore headlamp. So that's what I was going to get. It's just something I can recharge with my external batteries, because there's no sense carrying AAAs when I got so many battery power and external batteries. But I think I got the headlamp taken care of, so I'm good to go there. What about the Pinhoti on your way south? Oh, yeah, I'm hitting that for sure. Did you run into Slider and Granger from Campfire Confidential? No, but I would like to. Their videos are... They did this video that I saw. I was at John Miller's house, and he put on a video of theirs where they were going up Greylock, and it was like, man, they've got some editing skills. The music was like the perfect volume. They're... Whatever they're using for a camera is pretty amazing, too. They got, like, cobwebs with... Yeah, it was... Go check it out. It's pretty sweet. But no, I didn't run into them. It'd been cool, too. Was there much water on the Shenandoah? Yeah. Yeah, there was water. Yeah, for sure. But sometimes I guess it was a little far. But I can go pretty far without water. So... I didn't have any problems. And it was like, I didn't get it when... I wasn't ever worried about it. Put it that way. But there's waysides and campgrounds. You can just turn on a spigot, so... I actually only think I got water out of a couple streams. Or springs in the Shenies. The rest of the time while I was getting it at waysides and campgrounds and just carrying enough with me. It's pretty easy to get water there. Joe Gamal, you going to do the Grandfather Mountain Spur Trail? I think I am going to go do Grandfather Mountain. A couple people keep saying something about it, so yeah, I think I am. Steven Stone, what's your favorite section in Virginia? It's probably the Virginia Triple Crown. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. It's like a 28-mile day if you want to do it all in one day. But it's a cool day. Especially if you got good weather, you can pull it off. Virginia Triple Crown in one day is nice to do. Love to come meet you when you get to Irwin. You'll probably have plenty of chances. I'll probably be at Uncle Johnny's a few nights. Dina, thank you for my morning call last week. You made my day. You're killing it with all those miles. 33, you rock. Ain't no problem. I don't mind saying good morning to people. When will you be at McAfee Knob? I want an HST sticker. So my plan is to be in Glasgow. So I'm going to take off Sunday. Monday, I'll be in Glasgow Tuesday. And then I'll be in Daleville Saturday or Sunday, maybe Friday. I don't know about Friday. We'll see how I push, but I'm going to be in Daleville in about a week. And then right after Daleville is where you get Tinker Cliffs, McAfee Knob, and Dragon's Tooth. So, yeah, that's my plan. So what would that be? Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, somewhere in there. It's hard to like dial it in because you don't really know if you're going to get rained on all day. Your miles aren't going to be as big, but some days you want to pull big miles, some days you don't. We drove to Blue Ridge Park last week from Waynesboro. Looks like we were a week too early. A beard like that should come with a free bowl of soup. Yeah. Yep. It's getting big. I thought about shaving everything off, but I doubt I'm going to do that either. Oops. Florida Trail. Baskets. What's happening? Hope you and Garden State are doing good. That's so cool. Was your umbrella leaking? Looked like some small holes in it. Yeah, it does have a couple small holes in it, but it's not a big deal, I don't think. I mean, keeps most of the water off me. So that's always good. And it like, I think if you saw water underneath, it's probably from condensation from my head because it gets warm in there when I got it slammed all the way down on my head. But yeah, it's got a couple small holes. I mean, that umbrella's got almost 4,000 miles on it. So, I mean, pretty good. Tropics, have you seen any snowboarders yet? Any that you were chasing? There's actually 4 or 5 in Waynesboro right now, maybe more than that. I don't really know because I just came from Katahdin, so southbounders, I don't really know where they're all at yet. It's tricky to tell, but I know there's like at least 5 in Waynesboro right now because I just caught up to them. Wayne Hutzel, Yoda. That's Yoda, everybody. How you doing, buddy? Hawk, when this virus is over, do you think you'll ever go to Canada and hike there? The only one I would do there is like the Great Divide Trail, probably. Oh, I just fast forwarded. Okay. The discerning hiker. I will leave a box of goodies for you. Boots off to end of October. Awesome. You left me a box last time. That was sweet. Oh. I keep hitting the wrong button. I gotta ask you, you prefer Nobo, Sobo, or Yo-Yo? I like the Yo-Yo, but Nobo. Yeah, let's say northbound for sure. Northbound is like, I don't know. It's the hike that sets in your brain. It's hard to explain, but start out with a bunch of people, and then people fall out, and you keep going and going and get stronger and stronger, and then you're at the Whites, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Southbound's cool too, though. It's all cool as long as you're out here. That's all that matters. So instead, I hear about the 2 Canadian hikers that died hiking in Jasper National Park? They fell off a cliff last weekend. Jeez. No, I didn't hear about that. I don't hear about much out here, everybody. It's hike, do videos, and sleep and eat. That's pretty much all it is. Joker Molly, Grandfather Mountain. I don't really know how far that is off trail. I don't know. Joe Fisher knows. Triple Crown. Insanely beautiful. Yeah, Triple Crown, baby. For some reason, though, the Triple Crown, like the whole, I don't know, that whole label's never really appealed to me. I just like to hike. Actually, I just like hiking on the AT right now. It's fun out here. Yeah, I don't need a title like a Triple Crown. Yeah, it's awesome when people do a Triple Crown. It's unbelievable. I'm not going to lie. But it's not like on top of my list. I want to do it, but it's not like, the triple is there, but I don't know, you got to get one done first. I got more miles than a Triple Crowner, but I'm not a Triple Crowner. Does it really matter, I guess? As long as you're, I don't know. It's more of a lifestyle for me, I guess, now. Did I switch to Verizon yet? Nope. I'm just using the Wi-Fi here at the hotel. Seems to be working great. Heading out to hike all of Connecticut near middle-October. What do I need to know? Will my amateur legs make it? Yeah, they'll make it, for sure. Where was that? End of October? Middle of October. Might be a little colder. You might have to carry a little more weight. B. Dickinson, don't shave. I won't recognize you. Waiting for you in baskets for the PCT. The sound of raindrops on your umbrella and the sound of you walking on trail is soothing to hear. Yeah, it is actually, but it's better to hear than to do. Yeah, I guess I don't mind walking in the rain. I've just done my fair share of it, and I'm like, anytime I can get out of it, why not? It's not like I can't make up miles somewhere. Oh, you think you'll ever hike across Canada? I doubt it. How many pairs of socks do I have right now? Smoketown Jane, I have 6 pairs of socks. 3 too many. Maybe 4 too many. And I almost bought another pair at the Lewis Mountain Campground, which is insane. Campfire Confidential, somebody was epic. I'll bet it was. They should, whoever's doing that editing, they've got some experience in editing. I mean, yeah. I've done construction my whole life. I haven't done with anything with computers. So this is like the most tech savvy I'm probably going to get. I couldn't even figure out Patreon today. So it's hilarious. And if those of you guys are wondering, Patreon is not going to have ads. I still won't have ads on my channel. I guarantee that. It's more like if people wanted to do something, they could there too. I don't know. Everyone keeps asking about it, so I figured I'd try it. Paula Walker, how can I message you when you get to Irwin and we will feed you? Okay, the best way to do this, everybody, is like when I'm like 3 days away or 2 days away or something. When I'm like more than a week or two out, like I got people saying, hey, when you get to Georgia, let me know. It's like, I'm not going to remember that. So like the best thing to do is like hit me up on my email, which is in my like about section somewhere. It's craighawkmains@icloud.com. And then just like hit me up a couple days before I get there, maybe a week before, and then we can start scheduling stuff. That's the trickiest part about this is sometimes people wait till the last minute, but I still squeeze everybody in because I love it. But the people are like hit me like, wait, when you get 800 miles away, let me know. It's like I can barely remember yesterday. But I love it all. Okay, let me go back here a little bit. You need socks that say Hawk Hikes. That'd be sweet. Need to get Darn Tough on board with me. Start making some socks for me. Custom socks. That'd be sweet. That's funny. And Blazing Bakas. What's happening, guys? It's B. Dixon. Sounds like the PCT is a debacle this year. Yeah. And now fire, I don't even know. But I know those views out there are amazing, so I want to go get them. Would you think the AT is the most challenging trail? I can't really say anything about that. I haven't done the other trails, but the AT is tough. I can definitely vouch for that. It doesn't really get, well, I guess it does get physically easier if you just keep going and going and going, but man, when you first get out on the AT, get ready, because it's brutal. It's tough. You may think you're in shape till you get out here and throw a pack on your back. It's tough. But it's rewarding, and it's worth it. John Miller. Steak with a question mark. I'll be looking for you in about 7 to 10 days on my way down to Irwin. Nice. For my next section, it could be something else if you want to. I'm fine with steaks. You kidding me? I'm fine with like a burger from McDonald's. Baskets. Okay. I want to get on the AT again. Forget PCT. See, like, Baskets has done the AT twice, and he wants to come back and do it again. So I'm not the only one that's losing my mind out here. Keep coming back to the AT. There's something special about the AT, everybody. It just can't be explained until you get out here. At least, you got to be out here at least for like, I don't know, I'd say 3-4 weeks, month, before you can like truly get into the whole experience of it all. But once you do that, get ready, because you're not going to want to stop doing it. And then it becomes a problem. And then you're out here all the time. It's funny. Watch out, Baskets. You'll be out here with me. We'll both be going for Warren Doyle's record. That's funny. Grace, an Outback Beast Mode. Thank you for the awesome time at Bears Den Hostel. I remember you guys. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for a great conversation at the fire pit there. That was nice. I don't usually hang out at a fire pit, but I was like, whatever. These guys seem cool. So, and they were. Can I send you a PR Steph toy and a leash? Nope, I'm good. I'm trying to actually cut a little more weight out of my pack. I don't know why, because it doesn't really bother. Deborah Bowman, what's happening? Okay, what's up, Hawk? Hunger here. Good to see your face. The social acceptance of hiking during COVID gotten better or worse over the past few months? I don't know. It seems to have been getting better. Yeah, it's better for sure. When I first started, it was really strange, but yeah, it's better. Socks, luxury items, anything else? Luxury items. I don't know. I'm probably carrying about 10,000 milliamp or maybe 20,000 milliamps. Too many batteries. I got that 20,000 milliamp and two tens. I probably don't need that much, but I don't know if I don't want to go into a town. I could just blow right by one, just get food and go. But I don't know, 7 to 10 days is pretty much my max, and then I got to go back in and recharge everything. Other than that, I'm carrying a couple extra bandanas. I'm carrying this one, which I just can't get rid of because it's awesome. Thank you, Chris Haggerty. And then, actually, I guess you could call the Melanzana a luxury item too, because I still got my puffy. Yeah, I could probably lose a pound in my backpack if I really wanted to. But I'm not really worried about weight. I got what I want. Let me see here. Holy cow. You got me hooked, yeah. The specific name of my Ultra shoes are the Ultra Olympuses. Kathy Fales and Deborah Bowman. The white's toughest, Mahusik toughest on steep climb. No, the Mahusik arm is not really that bad. I mean, I'm sure if it's wet, it's pretty slippery, but it's not bad for sure. And then the whites are probably the toughest. That and Southern Maine. Southern Maine's probably just so tough because when you get out of the whites, you're kind of beat up. And then, boom, Southern Maine's like, whoa, okay, we're not done yet. Hey, from Jersey, Sobo to victory. Don't forget the $1 million idea, Hawk Support Team, custom Knife's Edge hiking gear. What do you think? That'd be hilarious. I'm thinking about hiking the trail in 2021. What do you think is the best start date? If you're going northbound and you want to take your time and not rush through it, I would probably start... I don't know, I'd probably start like March 13th, March 30th, somewhere in there. If you really want to take your time, start like March 1st. And then you can like just chill the whole way. And you don't really have too much heat you're dealing with. If you keep a good pace, I mean, you don't have to go fast, but yeah. That's the start date I think I would choose. March 13th, March 30th. Somewhere in there. Okay, you decided on the Ultra Olympus for you. I took mine out for the MST last week. I was impressed. Only 50 miles so far with their promising traction-wise. Yeah, I know. I've seen the Lone Peak 4s, and they look really nice. They're $170, which is like, man, I could almost buy, 2 pair of Lone Peaks for that. I don't know. Oops. Okay, yeah, but I do want to try them out. I'm probably going to end up getting a pair of those. As much as I hate spending that kind of money, I do want to try them out. But they're only going to get cheaper. So, if I wait a little longer, I think I still got another 150, 200 miles on the ones I'm wearing right now. Hopefully. What's the best and worst thing about hiking with a dog? The worst thing for me was just like barking, so I couldn't really see wildlife, but every dog barks a little bit here and there, especially when there's squirrels around. And the best thing about hiking with a dog is like, I don't know, the loving dogs give you. That's for sure. Bill Thompson, love your post about PR and Katie with tons of pictures. Yeah, I posted that on Facebook. Like I said, because I didn't want to lose the pictures. I have to delete them, so I wanted them somewhere. Waiting on February, brother. Any advice? Blazing Bakers, they're starting to hike in February again. Any advice? I don't know. Just do whatever you want. That's the beautiful thing about it. Don't think you got to rush, because before you know it, it'll be over. Yeah, you got plenty of time when you leave in February, so plenty of time. I think you could do like 12-mile days if you wanted to and still finish before it got super cold up here or up there in Maine. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think rushing it's the way to go, even though I do like going big miles. It just makes me feel good when I do that. It makes me feel like I really did something. And I get, on a beautiful day, I can get more views. I can go farther. I can see more of the terrain when it's beautiful. I mean, why not just keep hiking when it's beautiful? I mean, taking breaks is cool too. It's all in what you want to do, for sure. Some days I feel like taking breaks all the time, and some days I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, I would not rush through it. If there's like a waterfall or something, like even a half-mile off trail and you've heard good things about it, I would definitely go check it out. What's a half mile, really? You do that, even if you do like 2 extra weeks of side trails, still like 2 extra weeks. You'll be home and you'll be wishing you were back out there, for sure. Using the bandana as a face mask when you go out. Let's see it on. Oh, yeah. So it's a buff. You gotta wear them. Can't get no food if I don't wear it. And I don't mind wearing it around town and in gas stations and stores. So that don't bother me a bit. And it don't bother me when people wear them on the trail either. But I'm not wearing it outside on the trail in the middle of the woods. That's all I'm saying about that. There's nothing debatable about it. I don't care if anybody wants to wear them. But there's certain places I'm not going to do that. And there, that's over. My husband is going to do the AT. What's the one thing you highly recommend for a man of his age? Ripe young age of 60. Yeah. Start out slow. Hey, there's a lot of people out here that are 60. They're still doing it every year. Yeah, just start out slow. Your body will let you know when you can speed up. Ooh, Mad Rat starting May 1st. Maybe you'll see baskets with him. Ooh. Brian Ducannon. So that is Caboose, everybody. He said, "What's up, Hawk? Looks like you got those 2 marathons." Well, I got 1 marathon, and then I over marathon, so I didn't have to do 2 in a row. I like doing marathons. 20 to 25s are my sweet spots. Like that kind of mileage. And then marathons are just like, oh, it's cool to do. And then when you get the marathon, you're like, oh, I might as well just do a 30 because that's cool. It's a vicious cycle. But 20, 25s, that's my sweet spot where I'm not like waking up and sore in the morning and stuff. I don't know the weight of my pack with food and water. No, I don't know it right now. I think when I get to Daleville, they got a scale, I think, in the outfitter there. I'm going to weigh my pack, base weight, and then weigh it with food and water and see where I'm at. How many pairs of shoes I went through this year? I think I'm on my 3rd pair. Maybe 4th. The years blend together. It's been shoes for like years. Shoes is the biggest thing I change out, everybody. It's like, it's all the time. Shoes are always on my brain. Like, it's always a struggle. You're like, man, should I get shoes now or should I wait? And should I push them a little more? Shoes are on my mind. I'm going back here. Yeah, that price was rough, but I'm sure they're worth those, the new Olympuses. I'm sure they're worth the money, but it's just, it's hard to swallow. Jay Huntsberger, absolutely love your videos. Enjoy seeing the trail. I love to compare it to my hike years ago, Walking Foot AT86. Congratulations in 86. I would have loved to have do it way back when it was like, wasn't any hostels, wasn't any shuttles. That would have been kind of fun. I was actually thinking about doing the AT again and seeing if I can do the whole thing, like never stay in a hotel room, just in and out of town. Katie said something. She wanted to do it like that too. That'd be kind of sweet, actually. It'd be tricky. It would be really tricky. People are going to have to arm wrestle each other to see who gets to help you in Irwin, or is it Charlotte exclusive? No, I'll meet everybody up in Irwin. That's fine with me. Heck, if we want to, we can do a big old meet and greet somewhere somewhere in Irwin. We all just meet up and go do something for a day or something. I'm game. Whatever. Yeah. Works for me. Surprised Katie not on here in the live chat. She's probably lurking out there. Maybe not. I don't know. The last third was when he was past PA. Late October 17th. Nice. Favorite mile on the Appalachian Trail. And the mile on top of Franconia Ridge. Boom. Do you need, Elizabeth Carlson, do you need a permit for the CDT and the PCT? It just doesn't seem you need a permit for the AT, or just to register for that. Yeah, the AT, you don't have to even register or nothing. They would like you to register the ATC. I usually do just because I'm right there. PCT, you need some permits. CDT, you might need a couple little permits, but I think they're super easy to get. I don't know. I've never done those trails. I've never really looked into it that far. So I don't need to look into them that far out. I don't want to overplan anything. I just like to go. That's why the permits are just like, driving me crazy. I don't like planning like that. I just want to, when I'm ready, I'm ready. Where do you think most of the hostels on the AT? Okay, hold on. Where do I think the hostel is most needed on the AT now that you've hiked it so many times? It'd be nice to have one in like Kent, Connecticut. That'd be a nice place for a hostel. Or like, there's a few places. Now top of Georgia, that road right there, since top of Georgia's closed, it'd be nice to have a hostel there. That'd probably be a good place to put a hostel, to be honest. The location for that top of Georgia is probably one of the best on the trail. You're getting all the northbounders. I mean, why they closed that thing is beyond me. I have no idea, because it seemed like it was always busy to me. And if they would have just got the right workers in there, I don't know about that either. I'm rambling about something I don't even know what I'm talking about. Just going on what I've heard and what I've experienced, but whatever. See? Katie wasn't here. It's like you know me. I've been here the whole time. See? What's up, Katie? Miss you. Okay. Oh, this comment's coming in for a minute. Let me see if I go back. Wow. It's going to take me a minute to catch up here, everybody. Okay, I think I'm back to where I was. The Vast Breeze boots, they are waterproof. I don't want anything waterproof, not for me. Hat from Kathy Fails is amazing. Good friends. Yeah, they are amazing people. Would I ever section hike the AT? I'd do it in 4 sections, 550 mile sections, 4 of those. That's the way I would section hike the AT. And I'd do it over for like 4 years, every summer. Boom, boom, boom. But do it however you want, as long as you do it, or you leave. You don't even have to do the whole trail. Just come out here and experience it. Like I'm telling you, you'll not believe what it's like out here. What was my longest day? My longest day was, I think it was a 38-mile day coming southbound into Harper's Ferry last year. I've never touched the 40s. I could, but I don't know. I've just never seemed. Nothing's ever lined up right to get a 40 for me, and it doesn't really entice me too much. I am going to do one, I'm sure. But it's hard to get a 40 on the AT. I mean, you got to walk for a long time. And to do it, you got to have pretty decent terrain. I mean, you're not just going to pull a 40 anywhere on the AT. Well, some people do. Marathon runners and people that are in way better shape than I am. Liana just says, easy to do a 30-mile day on the Pinhoti. Good. That'd be nice. Like I say, I'm almost done doing 30s, I think. I don't know. We'll see. I can't say that. Because when I did that 33 the other day, it did feel good. Uh-oh. Somehow I made Brian Duchanan a mediator. Uh-oh. I guess you're along for the ride, Caboose. These phones are tricky to deal with. It's such a small screen. Oh, man. I might have to, like... It's just tricky to keep up, everybody. I'm not gonna lie. New shoes equal happy feet. That is correct. Brian Duchanan says, a great hosting you, Hog. Definitely going to do the trail again with Chris in February. Also talked to the GM if the other guy doesn't come back next year, the position is all yours. Sweet. That'd be a cool job. I'll tell you what. What plans after Florida Trail? It's all up to permits, where I can get permits. That's what I'm going to decide what I'm going to do. You wouldn't have had a Hog Sport team because no internet. Yeah, I wouldn't have had no Hog Sport team in 1986. You're right. That's for sure. The internet changed the world. Shoes, you're always on my mind. Ina Richards. So Charles Jeffrey says, the best thing I ever did was buy my Olympus 3.5s. It took 30 years off my 60-year-old feet. My next stop is going to be Glasgow. I might just go in and get out. But my next town stop is going to be Daleville. Like 6 days, I'm thinking. Bob, for that, Hawk, would you ever consider a hammock? Yeah, I would. But the only thing I really like about the hammock, I'm afraid to try them out because I don't want to, like, everybody that I know tries them out and they never go back down to the ground. And it's like, they're heavier. No matter what you do, they're heavier than a tent. So I do like the fact that you can set up your tarp and get underneath it before you open up your backpack. That's genius. Because it's tricky when you got a tent, you're scrambling to get it set up, and then you're getting in it to keep dry. Unless you got an umbrella, then you can stand right outside. But it's tricky. Okay, what's the cheapest, Tropics, what's the cheapest that an AT can be done if you tried? Well, if you tried, go watch Matheson Brown, everybody. He did a documentary. He hiked the trail in 2018, too. He's from, like, overseas, England, somewhere like that. Anyways, he did the whole trail for, like, $2,100, $2,000, which is insane, if you ask me. He's eating out of hiker boxes. He's not going to hotels, but he still enjoyed it. Go watch his documentary. He had a great time, and he did it on the cheap. So it's all in how you want to do it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It can be done cheap, and it can be very expensive. If you start slack packing and getting shuttles and going to every restaurant, every hotel, yeah, you're going to spend a ton of money. But if you just, like, hammer down and just stay on trail and just get in and out of towns, that's the thing, is getting in and out of town. You're going to spend the most money in towns. It's a money magnet. Towns take your money. But, you know, it's all in how you can, if you can afford to do it like that, or if you want to do it like that, it's all in how you want to do it. You can do it for super cheap, but you're going to sacrifice a lot. I see the monster drink you're enjoying. Oh, darn it. What was the other one you said you like so much? Well, it's this one right here, the Mean Bean. And then Loco Mocha. But I'm about done with these things, I think. I've drank too many of them lately. So I think I'm done with them. Frozen from Outdoor Adventures is here. What's up, man? Hope you're doing good. It's hard to keep up with people on YouTube when you're hiking out here, everybody. It's impossible. Yeah, I want to watch all of these people on YouTube, and then I'm like, I just don't have time. So usually when I'm done hiking is when I like binge watch people. Okay. Somebody bought top of Georgia. I was trying to talk my wife and us into buying it. Yeah, that's a sweet place to buy. I mean, their location is perfect. I'm still mind blown on how it's not still open. Your rambles are my favorite part of the video. Always makes me smile when you call yourself out. Yeah. PR misses me too. Well, give PR some loving for me. Some belly rubs. Okay. Sheepdog and Angus, the adventuring hiking dog. What have you heard about the Topo? Whoa, I can't even pronounce that. Terra Adventure 2. Just got back from Lash and had a failure with my third pair of Ultra Lone Peaks 5 miles. It was the whites. But come on. Yeah, I don't know. Ultra's like, they need to get me in there to help them design. I know exactly where to put the straps and where to sew, but maybe I don't. But I've wore enough out that I should be able to help them out a little bit. I ate at the Villager yesterday in Kent after finishing up Connecticut section. Had the chicken. Giant peach lemonade. That sounds delicious. Underdog's in here. What's up, buddy? Can't wait for McAfee Knob. Yeah, I can't either. Dang, this room is starting to fill up with 2019 alumni. Yeah, that's right. Caboose, yeah. It's awesome seeing everybody in here. I've been on here 51 minutes. I was going to cut it at like an hour, maybe a little more. I don't want to be doing this all night. I still got to go to Walmart and get a few more things. But they're open till 10, so. Okay. Brian and Sheila. Oh, darn it. Look, I just like totally messed this whole thing up. Oh, that's funny. Oh, here it is. Brian and Sheila. Sheila wants to know if you've ever had poison ivy on trail. No, I don't think I get poison ivy. I really don't. I mean, I don't play around in it, rub it all over me, but I've never had it, and I know I've been walked through it before. I've even like set my tent up in it before, and people are like, "Hey, that's poison ivy." I guess I don't get it. I'm one of the lucky few. Elizabeth says, when you went to the Light AF headquarters, did you try the smaller pack? So it's pretty much just my pack, only smaller. Like it's same dimension around, circumference. I think that's the word I'm looking for. It's the same around, but it's just a little shorter. So I'm pretty sure that I could rock that 20-liter pack, but there's nothing wrong with my pack, so. But I do kind of want one. What's your opinion on the NCT? Looks interesting, but a lot of road walking to me. Yeah, North Country Trail, there's a lot of road walking. But I don't know about road walking. I hate road walking, to be honest. So that's why the Florida Trail's kind of got me a little nervous, but that's okay. I've heard the Florida Trail is beautiful. Just a little bit of road walking, so I can deal with it. Can't be no worse than post home with snowshoes on, so. And plus, it's going to be winter. Where else am I going to go? Really? I'll drink a 40 underdog. What's my favorite Mountain House meal? Probably my favorite Mountain House meal is either like chili mac or the lasagna's pretty good. How about you and me do the 4-state challenge? I would like to do the 4-state challenge once. It would be fun. Almost there. Let's hit 200. Oh, 200 people. I don't even realize. I don't even look at that number up there. That's strange. Like, I get like whole wheat. Yeah. Yeah, whole wheats took 34 years to section height the AT, and he just finished up. It's pretty amazing. Should have got them socks with the Appalachian Trail. I know. Oh. Melissa Todd Hawk, what made you come up with your trail name? Are you a Seahawks football fan? Nope. I don't really watch sports anymore. I did when I was younger. But when I came out here in 2012, I had this. It was a pretty tall mohawk. And I still moved at a pretty good pace. So that's pretty much how I got my name, Hawk. And I don't know, when I came out in 18, I almost didn't even take my old trail name. I was just going to be like, I'm just Craig, and go with, see what trail name I got. But I don't know. I couldn't do that either. Just didn't seem right. So I kept it. But there's a lot of hawks out here. Or there used to be. I don't know if people do it anymore. PR still, Katie says PR still has a runny nose and isn't 100%, but is going to the vets for more tests on Friday. It looks like maybe an infected tooth causing a sinus issue. I'll keep you guys posted. Yeah, Mr. PR. Andy Beer, my 2-year-old granddaughter loves watching Hawk. That's awesome. Gatlinburg was the vortex that sucked me in to spend too much money. Yeah, in the beginning when you're going northbound, everybody, you're going to spend, that's where you spend most of your money because it's cold out and you're getting into hotels. You're like, I don't care what it costs. It's cold out here. So you're going to spend more money in the beginning of your hike. Everybody usually does, but then you like mellow out. Because in the beginning, you're just like, oh, it's so tempting to go back to a hotel or to go out to eat in the beginning, especially your first hike. So, how many thumbs down did you get? I think that day the last time I looked, it was like 277 thumbs down. Pretty awesome. Yeah, that's so funny. 277 thumbs downs. Thank you, guys. That was pretty epic. Blazing Baker's The Night's Edge video was, it was pretty sweet. I've always wanted to film that whole thing, and I was like, ooh, I got enough battery power, and I've got nothing but time, so let's do it. Mun, Trail Angel leaves water everywhere. Yeah, thank you, Mun, for leaving water for us hikers out here. It's greatly appreciated. Am I going to do another crazy photo shot on the McAfee Knob like last year? Well, hopefully somebody else will be up there so they can take my picture so I don't have to, like, timer it and run. It was pretty dangerous, probably what I was doing, but I got the picture. Nobody was around. I waited for a while, and I was like, I'll just do it myself. Right, Nikki and Ryan, that's awesome. Congratulations, guys, on completing the trail and, like, getting engaged. That's pretty awesome. It was so cool meeting you guys. So I met Nikki and Ryan at the hostel in Maine, everybody. And then maybe a little bit before or after that. I've seen them a couple times. Super cool people. Yeah, great people. Melissa Todd, I say you hiked the whole state of Maine. Again? And Tom Bernheim, we're so glad you never went mental like Quicksand often did. Quicksand just said was on his mind. I respect that. But yeah, I try not to go there because if I did, it'd not be good for the channel. So I'm trying to like stay positive here. I'm positive anyways, so it don't matter. See, the key is like, maybe it's just a key in life, is like think before you talk. You know what I mean? Don't just blurt out stuff, I guess, because it comes back and bites you right in the ass. But whatever, that's life. Daisy and Crunch pulling huge miles. Sobo just heading towards Port Clinton. Nice. Underdog says, Knife's Edge video was the best AT vid I've ever seen. And it wasn't even on the AT. I loved doing that video. I loved doing that. Oops. I'll never forget the slick rack. Maverick. Holy cow. So I met Maverick in 18, everybody. This is like a nice little reunion. I love it. I will never forget the slick raccoon that stole your food bag in the Shenandoah. Yes, he did. I had my food bag hung up on the bear pole, everybody. On the bear pole. And a raccoon, like, ate all my food, pretty much. The only thing he didn't touch was the Spam, which should probably tell you something. Yeah, that little raccoon. Sneaky little guy. They should grease the pole down so he can't climb up it. Or maybe he jumped from a tree. I don't really know what he did, but... Hawk, looks like only 263 people have hiked the Florida Trail officially. Man, it seems like more than that. Did Katie get her drip fixed? Yes, she did. Somebody says, you talked about getting a better camera. What kind would you get? I have no idea. No idea at all. I've never really checked on that. Something that's like, shoots like 4K and is really stable. Like stabilization would have to be off the chain. Because this iPhone 11, the stabilization of this phone is great. Sometimes I'm like, looking at my hand and like, oh, that's probably really shaky. And then like I go back and watch it, I'm like, it's not that bad. Because sometimes everybody, when I'm going down trail and it's like really rocky, like just rocks as far as you can see, I'm like, man, I should just turn this thing on and run across this. But I'm like, that video would probably make people sick. It'd be bouncing all over the place. So I try not to do that, but I always thought about doing it. Like because some of those stretches of rocks are like, they go on forever. And to run across them is so fun, and I wish I could just show you guys, but I think it'd be too bumpy of a ride, and people would probably make people sick. But it's fun to run across those rocks, for sure. Casey Lay is heading to Katahdin again. That's awesome. Charles Driver says, I'm torn on over which Knife's Edge video I like the best. Loved both, but the chipmunk voices were the bomb. Yeah, that was hilarious. Well, we weren't going to keep it. I wasn't going to keep it in there, and I asked Katie, I was like, what do you think? And I turned it on, and when I started talking, it was like, we just both started cracking up laughing, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to leave this in here. Why not? And I already had planned that I was going to do the Knife's Edge video in regular speed anyways, so I didn't really care if people finished watching that one because I knew I was coming out with the regular speed version one. Okay, let me see here. Nikki and Ryan talking to Katie and PR. Well, they're talking to Katie. PR don't really talk very well. Oh, somehow I went way back. Don't let Nope hear about spam. Yeah. Nope loves spam. I mean, it's alright, but... yeah, the iPhone does work great. I'm not going to lie. And you know what's cool, everybody, is when I leave here, I think it's 20 miles on top of Three Ridges, which, man, if it's beautiful out tomorrow and I get to Three Ridges for a sunset, I can't remember if the sun, I'm standing on Three Ridges, I can't remember if the sun pops up as where I'm walking or if it sets where I'm walking. Because the view is off to your right most of the time up Three Ridges if you're going southbound. And then I was looking at my book because everyone's like, oh, you got the Priest too. I'm like, the Priest is the worst northbound. I'm like, I can't believe I was telling people that because I looked at my book and I'm wrong. It's a bigger climb southbound. But does it matter? It's all up and down, up and down. I want to see Knife's Edge video in IMAX. Yeah, I would love to do like something like that where you like put a virtual reality on and you like look all the way around and look down your feet, and that'd be sweet. I just need to talk to the right people. I need to start finding some people in like Hollywood so I can like, I'll wear the camera and you guys just make it happen. That should give me a little bit of money to go hiking, right? Even longer. Oh no. All right. Trash time. Well, everybody, it's like probably by 8:05, I'm guessing. And I still gotta go to Walmart and get some snacks. So, what I think I should probably do is wrap this up and go get some groceries. And then go to bed because I've got Andy Sullivan, the guy that brought me here from Rockfish Gap. He's coming to get me at 7 a.m., baby, and take me back to trail. So I'll be back on trail pretty early. This 0 day today was tough for me to do. My legs were itching all day. It was like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And then I was talking to Fresh Ground. Last night I talked to Fresh Ground for like an hour. He was just like, what kind of miles do you think you're going to be doing? And I don't ever really know what kind of miles I'm going to be doing. Probably the miles I usually do when I'm hiking by myself. So it's hard to tell. I love doing 20s and 25s. And then occasionally I like doing 30s. But I also like chilling. When I was with Katie and PR, man, doing some of them 12, 15 mile days, that was super cool. So I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm in no rush. I'm still like, I'm here like a month earlier than I was last year, so I'm in no rush. I'm just going to do what I do and keep going south, and we'll see where it all plays out. That's all I can do. So, with that being said, everybody, I'm not really positive of how my service is. I know I don't really get good service in Glasgow, but we'll see what I can do. Galeville, I know I got good service there. And I know there's sweet spots. I'll be able to find service. I'll get videos out. Even if I got to hitch to town somewhere or stand on a mountain with my arm up for an hour, I'll get them to you guys. So, that's what it is, everybody. Day 111. 0 miles, baby. And I will talk to you guys in the morning if I can ever figure out how to shut this thing off. There it is.